This is an SLR camera. SLR stands for single lens reflex. The only difference between this camera and a DSLR is that the DSLR has a digital sensor and humongous amount of electronics in it, whereas this is an analog camera, but the mechanics of the shutter remains the same. So this is where the film goes here at the back. So I'm going to remove the back cover and toss that away. Okay, so this is where the film goes, right? Now the shutter of a camera is on the camera body, so I'm gently going to take off the lens and put it away. This is the back of the camera, this is the front. Now observe, right? When I click, something opens and closes. That's the shutter. Think of it as a little animal door, you know, the little doors that you have within a door to let a dog or a cat leave or enter your house so that you don't have to open or close the door every time it wants to go out. Think of it as something like that. Every time I click the shutter release button, that shutter opens. Now the speed at which that shutter opens and closes can be changed. And that's called the shutter speed. So this is a rather slow shutter speed. Now I'm going to show you a slightly faster shutter speed. Are you ready? So the shutter opened and closed before we even really figured out what was going on. What do you think the shutter speed was in that last demo? What do you think the shutter speed is right now? Not right now, but now. The shutter speed was 1/30th of a second. And a DSLR can go to 1/8000th of a second. That's right, 1/8000th of a second. If that was 1/30th of a second, can you even imagine what 1/8000th of a second would be like? This is a great time to click like, to click subscribe, because I post a lot of photography tutorials and wildlife photography videos, and I'd really like you to see all of them. I hope you learned something today. I'm Girish Menon and I teach photography courses online. Please have a look at my website www.girishmenon.com to have a look at the workshops I offer. These are not pre-recorded videos that you sit and watch by yourself. I'll actually be present with you on a live video call showing you how to use your camera in the manual mode. You can have any camera and be based anywhere in the world, still learn photography from me. How cool is that? I look forward to hearing from you today.